Grabbing ruthless. Well, these are the richest lawyers in the world, and some of them have undoubtedly made some tough decisions to get there. Number 10. Anna Quincoces, net worth $8 million. Anna Quincoces seemingly does it all. Not only is she a partner in her law firm, she's a celebrity chef, cookbook author, and appeared in The Real Housewives of Miami too. Formerly a real estate lawyer, Quincoces then turned her attention to bringing Cuban food to the masses. She created a range of diet foods called Skinny Latina, just don't Google it, and appears regularly on the Food Network, has published 3 cookbooks, and was voted Miami's hottest chef in 2011. Number 9. Michelle Obama, net worth $11.8 million. The now former First Lady of the United States is also an accomplished lawyer, receiving her Juris Doctor from Harvard Law School in 1988. Obama has been open about the fact that she endured a lot of self-doubt when she first began studying law. Unused to a campus environment and coming from a modest financial background, she earned her qualifications though and went on to work with the Harvard Legal Aid Bureau, representing low-income people in housing disputes. Michelle met Barack, a fellow lawyer, when she was assigned to mentor him. Arguably, she still does. Number 8. Vernon Jordan, net worth $12 million. Vernon Jordan was raised in a racially segregated society in Georgia in the 1950s, and so it formed his passion for civil rights and led him on the path to becoming one of the richest lawyers in the world. Jordan struggled to get good jobs when he was young, often discounted because of his race, but eventually secured a law degree from the Howard University School of Law in 1960. He joined the Office of Civil Rights Activist, working on cases of racial discrimination, and after working tirelessly, became a political advisor to Bill Clinton during his term as president. Number 7. Joel Segal, net worth $40 million. Joe Segal is a sport agent and sports contract advisor who, because the president of Worldwide Football Management Inc. in 1997 acknowledged to be one of the most powerful sports agents in the USA, Segal has been an advisor within the NFL since 2001, representing draft picks and representing high-profile athletes including Levi Brown, D'Angelo Hall, and Reggie Bush. He represents 5 players and has negotiated contracts with a total of $250 million. Number 6. John Branca, net worth $50 million. A notable lawyer in the entertainment industry, John Branca has represented the Rolling Stones, Carlos Santana, Aerosmith, Fleetwood Mac, and Michael Jackson. Branca's involvement in the entertainment industry extends from iconic rock and roll acts to the sale of back catalogs, formation of major record labels, and music industry investments. He is currently the co-executor of Michael Jackson's estate and has been heavily involved in the icon's career. He negotiated the release of Thriller, ensuring the video had enough budget. He also helped Jackson purchase the rights to songs and drew up his will. One of the richest lawyers in the world, he's also one of the most well-trusted. Number 5. Willie E Gary, net worth $100 million. Willie Gary has fought some major corporations in his time and has often been called the giant killer for his ability to defend the rights of his clients. Throughout his career, Gary has reportedly won cases worth $30 billion in total and is one of Ebony's 100 most influential Black Americans. Gary opened the first African-American law firm in Florida, a firm which now has 100 staff. He is also heavily involved in charity work and founded his own foundation. Gary has a private Boeing 737 named Wings of Justice II. Number 4. Judith Shannon, net worth $150 million. Famous TV judge, Judge Judy, is genuinely a real lawyer. Judith Shannon passed the New York bar exam and became a corporate lawyer in the cosmetics sector immediately after. Shannon was also a prosecutor on a variety of family law cases, including domestic violence and abuse cases. Famous for her sharp tongue and brusque approach, Shannon was approached to head up a courtroom reality show. Judge Judy began in 1996 and is still showing 20 years later, continuing to be extremely popular with viewers. Many courtroom reality shows have been commissioned, but all are imitations. Shannon received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2006. Number 3. Bill Newcomb, net worth $850 million. Microsoft's former legal representative Bill Newcomb completed his law degree from Stanford in 1967. Newcomb was Bill Gates' legal advisor in 1978 when Microsoft had 12 staff. He continued to represent Microsoft legally for 25 years and built up Microsoft's legal team to 600 people. Newcomb has defended Microsoft's intellectual property in numerous cases, often involving cases against Apple, and retired in 2002. Since his work with Microsoft, Newcomb invested in the San Francisco Giants and became their CEO in 2012. Number 2. William Larac, net worth $900 million. Since disbarred, William Larac was formerly an attorney who commonly represented fraud cases. Throughout his career, Larac has recovered $45 billion for victims of fraud. Larac's most famous case was against Enron and became the largest amount ever recovered in a class action lawsuit in American history. $7.12 billion. Larac has sued Dick Cheney, former vice president, as well as Halliburton. He was even listed as one of the best lawyers in America. However, this all came crashing down in 2007 when Larac was investigated for obstruction of justice and lying under oath. He served some time in prison and lost his license to practice law. Good thing he cashed in before that. Number 1. Joe Jamail, net worth $1.5 billion. No longer with us, Joe Jamail was the king of torts and number 1 on this richest lawyers list for a good reason. A graduate of the University of Texas School of Law, he represented a good friend in a case against oil giant Texaco in 1985 and won, making $335 million. Known for being an aggressive and forthright litigator, he has been referred to as rude, uncivil, and vulgar, and even unprofessional, but with an almost perfect record of wins. I know there are some lawyers in the ALEX community, so we wanted to ask, what made you pick this career and not something else? Let us know in the comments. Because you stuck with us up to this point, here's a bonus fact for you. Both Barack Obama and Bill Clinton are technically lawyers, but have traded up to become career politicians. Something to consider, when Obama came in office, his net worth was around $1.3 million. Today, he's worth around $7 million. Now, how much do you think Bill Clinton is worth? 10, 20, 50? Nope. Bill Clinton has a net worth of $90 million. So if you're a lawyer, you might